Okay, this is Thursday morning, about 8:30 in the morning. It's about 7 minutes before 8:30 because we do have an 8:30 report, and I'm short on both the U.S. Tech 100, which is the Nasdaq, and the Wall Street 30, which is the Dow. And I'm going to go ahead and set profit targets on these because we do have a market report. These are not really good setups, and I'll tell you that right now, so I might be wrong on these, and we'll just have to wait and see. And these are really going into the higher time frames, not using the lower time frames. It just looks like to me that the market's going to go down. You've got the stochastics on all the higher time frames are going down after a period of being overextended. Now the 12-minute Dow is going down on the stochastics after a period of being overbought. But again, these setups are not real good setups. So I may actually lose on both of these. You know, the Dow Jones, I'm only risking about 25, about 33 on the Nasdaq. But again, we'll just have to see where these go because the setups are not perfect setups. I'm actually reading the higher time frame, anticipating it to go down. I'm only out until 10 o'clock this morning, so it very well could go against me, but we'll see. I just wanted to show you real quick what I was talking about. This is the 180-minute. You can see the stochastics is at 71, which is really considered to be overbought at the moment. You can also see the 45-minute has already turned, and this is not updating intrabar. So what you're seeing is what it was on this bar and what it was on this bar. So, but it is going to have to break this ATR. I do believe it's coming back to this particular ATR. On the Nasdaq, and let me pull that over, you can see it's pretty much the same way, except they have already turned. You can see the stochastics here has already turned, and here we just had hidden divergence because we had lower highs but higher highs in the stochastics. I do expect this to come down. You know, can it get to this ATR before 10 o'clock? I don't know. I may not have enough time for this trade to work out. So that's the reason I said these trades may not be the best trade setups in the world. In about 2 minutes, we have the CPI, the core CPI, and the unemployment claims. So this may move against me. We're just going to have to wait and see. I do have profit targets set at 15, but I don't know whether that will be achieved or not. We'll have to wait and see. Now the market report has come out. The Nasdaq is actually at the ATR on the 200, on the 180-minute chart. Question is going to be, is it enough to push it down further? You can see it's kind of hanging at that ATR right now. Now on this 12-minute chart, you can see this is the ATR that's kind of hanging it up right now. You do see a lot of volume. I don't like that this is turning, but I think on this bar it may turn back down. That's what I'm hoping for. We do have another level right here at 59.79. If it gets there and my profit target has not been filled, then I'll probably go ahead and exit anyway. I don't like that it's slowing down right here, but the markets are kind of moving slow. And as you can see, the Dow's not doing as well is what the Nasdaq is. The other thing that you have to be aware of, it is this number right here that has to get to 15. There has to be a buyer there at 15 for me to get out of this position. I'm short, so I need a buyer to buy the contract to get out of it. Okay, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and change this profit target. And I'm watching it, as you can see. I don't like it because it's coming into another area that may cause it to bounce, and I don't want to lose my profits. Let me see if I can get at least 30 off of that. I'm not sure that it will hit it. I'm going to wait and see if it does. Okay, that one was filled. I'm still waiting on this one. Now I'm going to show you why I opted to go ahead and exit. You can see that it's coming into another area of resistance. Not a lot of sellers coming in there. And Stochastics is overextended on both the 12 and the 3. You know, that's an area where I'm just going to say, okay, I'm going to take profits. Now, on the Dow, and the Dow has been moving slower. You do have a potential for divergence here. But you don't have the Stochastics overextended, so I'm still watching it. May not get what I want out of it, but at least I'm going to try. On the Dow, I'm trying to see if it will move down another 10 points. And that would be reaching the 180 ATR, which is at 2067. So it's a little bit more than 10 points. I don't like that wide bar there, but I'm trying to see if I can get at least a 1-to-1 on this before I exit, which would be just about 75 in profit. And this is where usually I'll bring up the order and I kind of watch to see where it's going. Now on this one we are getting oversold on the Stochastics, moving very slowly. I'm just shy of a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which is what I'm trying to get. So the profit has to go to at least 75 for me to have that 1-to-1. I'm really not seeing a lot of sellers stepping into this market at all. And I'm going to change this to a $50 profit target and see if I get it. I don't like it because it is just moving so slow here. Okay, I did get filled. I don't like it, and I'll show you why. On the 12-minute chart here, you see the Stochastics is now overextended on the 3-minute, heading into an area that may act as resistance. So I'd rather go ahead and take the 1-to-1 versus holding and losing that profit.